Energy, yes.
Ooh.
All right.
Just go for it.
Me. I'm sorry. Welcome to the age of uninnocence, where no one has breakfast at Tiffany's and no one has affairs to remember. Instead, we have breakfast at 7 a.m. and affairs we try to forget as quickly as possible. How the hell did we end up in this mess? Carrie Bradshaw, Sex and the City, 1998. Cut to the year 2020, 2 decades later, and the rules of dating still apply.
From modern world experiences, traditional fairy tales, and ever-changing sex lives, we all find ourselves stuck in this weird world of dating and unsure on how to navigate real relationships, flings, and dare I say it, getting ghosted.
We've learned all we can from our parents. Now we are the aunties and uncles that need to lead the way to surviving these dating streets. This journey takes us through the ups and downs of dating in the 21st century.
Swipe.
Fuck.
Ghost.
A timeline of unfortunate dating events and experiences as told by us.
Sorry.
Welcome back.
Hi.
2021.
Hi! Oh my God.
Do we still
we
say
still-
compliments of the new year?
I feel like it's late now, B. If you didn't give compliments before, you didn't really care about giving compliments.
It still feels like a continuation of last year, especially like January. Like so many people died this month. It's actually unbelievable. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It hasn't felt like a revamp. I haven't felt that revamp just yet.
I just feel like, I don't know, people are still on that whole, what is your New Year's resolutions? Like, are y'all doing that? Because I feel like I don't actually want to make plans.
People never stick to their shit. I'm like, just keep quiet, do your cut. And then we see the result when it happens. Vanilla. Yo.
Why are you mad? Why are you so mad?
She's tired of reading that shit on Instagram. She just wants to scroll and see messages. We are tired of your long captions about how you're going to change your life and going to lose weight and do the most. Babe, just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's my thing. It's just like I planned last year, and then obviously it just like slapped me in my face. So now I'm kind of like just scared to plan anything.
Yeah, but I mean,
no.
it's good to have goals and to plan things. That's okay and stuff like that. But like, we're in a place right now where planning is kind of impossible because we don't know what's going to happen in the month, next week even, or the week after that. Like, we don't know what's going to happen.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I still stand by vision boarding and all that. It might not happen that year, but still have like an idea of where you want your life to go.
Yeah.
You guys have vision boards.
I don't know.
I
Are
do
you-
actually this year for the first time.
What?
Did you do like a physical one?
Yeah.
Or did you do a digital one, B?
No, I a few years ago, I actually did a physical one, and the craziest thing is when I took it down from my fridge and I looked at all the things that I'd put on, a lot of them actually happened, and it was unbelievable.
At least give us 2 or 3.
Of the things that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one was traveling. I just wanted something that said traveling, and I couldn't find the word traveling, and I found the word Istanbul or whatever. So I was like, I'll just put it in as a thing. And in that year, I ended up flying. I think it was the year that it was in 2018, the year when we went to go watch Beyonce. I think I flew Turkish Airlines twice that year. So I actually ended up in Istanbul twice, which I never anticipated. And then something else happened. I can't remember, but it was something along those lines where I just found a word and I had meant it for something else, and it actually ended up happening exactly how I had put it on my vision board. I can't remember what it was, but yeah.
Yeah. I believe in it too now because I did it last year, but I did like lists. You know those notes on your iPhones? Like, you know, you have
Yes.
So I just did a couple and I was like, ugh, whatever. Like, I don't believe in this guy, but sure. And then when I had a look at it, I was probably like, mid-year, I had already achieved some of those things. And by the end of the year, I'd achieved most of them.
So I thought it worked. How it worked is that you look at the vision board, you visualize the things, and you like, they come true. Kandu Pronan just wrote them down and was like, I don't even believe in this guy, and they still came true. Why am I even trying every morning in front of my vision board? What's the point?
But I definitely made a vision board this year. I'm like, fuck, if notes worked last year, imagine.
Yeah, imagine. I should probably get to my notes as well, because I've been wanting to do a digital one well, since like last year, and I didn't do it last year. So I should probably do one this year and just like go on Pinterest and like screen grab a bunch of different things. But I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I feel like it needs to be somewhere where you can access it easily.
Put it on your wallpaper on your phone.
I guess, yeah.
Oh wow, that I guess was like a no, TJ, I'm not doing that. Or maybe on your laptop wallpaper.
Hell no, you're kidding. My laptop, the one that I work with, all my colleagues will be walking past and saying, what's this man with the plan? What is this that you want to do?
What's this someone's son and me, huh? What's that?
Yeah. Okay, I get it now. I get it now.
So I put it up on my Instagram to say like, hey guys, are we still doing the bros versus hoes thing? So I wanted to have a conversation about it because I wanted to see what you guys thought, because the results on my Instagram were like at least, I think it was 75% that were like, yes, it's still the same.
Yeah.
What does bros before hoes?
Yeah. And I'm like, in a world of, well, first of all, 21st century dating, that we're swiping left and right. But also, like, the dating pool with, like, decent people is, like, slim to none. You know what I mean? So I wanted to hear you guys' thoughts on that.
I'm before. So I need to calm down before I say anything that's going to compromise if it's true, you know what I'm saying?
Why are you so mad, Brother? Why are you so mad?
She's got a lot of feelings. It's allowed, Bronwyn. Feel your feelings, myself.
Thank you, TJ.
You know what? For me, the bros before host things is a bit immature, honestly. Like, I don't know. I feel like when we were younger and we were like still like figuring out relationships, figuring out how to like deal with our feelings and things like that, like it made sense to be like bros before hoes because like we were easily like triggered and stuff like that. But now as a grown-up, like I've seen things, I've been through things, like to still like hold that bros before hoes thing is a bit like, come on babe, you live in the real world now, like don't be ridiculous, you know?
So just to give context, are we talking about the thing where the person was dating their friend's like ex or whatever?
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I think for me, it depends on the situation. Like, I don't know if there's a hard and fast rule as in bros before hoes all the time. I think it depends on how serious the situation was with the two of you and how long ago it was and all of that. I think like if you were in a relationship with someone for like, I don't know, 6 years and you broke up at the end of January, at the end of December, and now it's the end of January and I'm talking to them, that might be a bit iffy. But if it's a person that you just casual, small, I don't know. I don't think it's that serious.
I agree with you, B. We all know, we all spoke about it. I've been through this recently. So the guy that I was seeing, like for me personally, like when I'm dating somebody, I know, Lucy, you said that, you know, you share with your friend and you check them out and things like that, just to make sure like you guys aren't like speaking to the same person or whatever. I mean, for me, I don't even like with my best friend, like I keep my relationship with me and the person. Like I don't involve people until like it's a solid, like, okay, now you can meet my guy. Like I'd rather get to know you, just the two of us type thing. So we were dating for like that for a while. And by the time people found out by the time I was telling my friends who I was seeing, like we'd been together for a while, we built like feelings, like it was a thing. So then obviously like I found out that he dated it's so hard a friend.
Well. Next question.
The thing is, we were very close when I lived in Joburg, and we've always stayed in touch. So he is someone I consider my good friend, and we don't chat about relationships like that, just because I'm very like reserved when it comes to speaking about like my relationships and what I'm going through, who I'm dating, whatever. And he's the same, and we spoke about it. So we share when it's like, you know, big milestones. So the reason how this all came out was I told him like, listen, I really like this guy. We've really been vibing for a while, and I think I want him to meet like my friends and things like that when COVID comes down and we can, travel and see each other more and things like that. And he was like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. What's his name? Show me his picture. And then I sent all the details and then and then it all came out. It's like, this is a guy I was seeing. This is what happened. These are our chats. Yada, yada, yada. And I was like, oh, you guys had a real thing going on. Seemed serious. So I was like, so now what? And then he never responded. And then I spoke to the guy and he was like, oh, wow, I had no idea you guys were friends. And I was like, yeah. And then he asked me like, okay, so obviously that won't affect what we're doing. And I was like, I don't even know. Like, how are you guys? Like, it's just the weirdest thing. But for me, I never thought like it means that we're over. In my head, I'm just like, okay, so are you cool? Are we cool? Now everybody knows, like, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going. You're in, my friend's in another relationship. You and I are going well. So why stop? But yeah, he told another friend of mine that he doesn't feel comfortable with it. It's just like, it's, what did he say? Bros before hoes or something ridiculous. And I was like, what? Excuse me? Girl, bye. No, babes. Because a lot of people are like, let it go. Friendship is a dime a dozen. I'm like, is it though? I've made so many friends this year. Bronwyn, you're my girl. We didn't know each other before last year. Now we tag like that. Like, no, I'll make you friends. Boo. It's tough out here in them dating streets. And it's funny because when I mentioned it to my mom, she was just like, no, Kalok. Friendship first. And I was like, yo, babe, that's a whole different generation. We're not doing that. That's 2021. It's all me, boo. It's do you, boo. Never.
Yeah, I mean, that's quite like a shitty story. And it's also kind of shitty to be like, you need to choose now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like, for me, I think that's the immature part.
I don't know. For me, I think I would gauge it based on the circumstances and not so much who do I care about the most. Because I wouldn't, for example, with the friend that the situation that you're in, I wouldn't want anyone to walk away feeling like, oh, Bongia doesn't give a fuck about me. Like that's not the intention at all. But I think obviously not everyone has the same thought patterns and like reasoning abilities as everybody else. So in my mind, I will reason it as best as I can. And if you don't understand it, then that's on you. But my reasoning is never because I don't care about you. I don't know if I'm making sense. My reasoning would be based off of how close of a friend we are, how close of a relationship you guys had. And from like the situation that you guys had, it sounded like he just didn't want you to date this guy because he was trying to punish the guy, and that for me is just not reason enough for me not to date someone.
Exactly. That's why I was just like, I don't even like. That's why I had to take, because there was too many things going on. Like there was too many like this and that, and there's timing, and there's feelings, and there's how we broke up, and there's other friends. So that's why I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna cut all of that out and just simplify it and be like, who do I care about more in this moment? Like who adds to my life more, and who do I want to keep?
I think that's the best way of saying it. Who adds to my life more right now?
Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments below. If you're listening on Instagram, if you're listening on Spotify, well, maybe you should send us an email and let us know if you have gone on any crazy dates or what your dating preference is. We look forward to hearing from you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.